course, you know they started off with Trump.
Okay,
and,
raiding his house.
Yeah, his house being his house in Florida being raided, and everybody is, all the black Twitter is all happy and all this. And so Charlemagne was saying that he said, I don't see why everybody all jumping around all happy. He said, if there's no charges that come, all that's going to do is make him stronger. Because that's going to make it look like they coming after you,
like he said,
and they still didn't get you. So that's going to make him even more popular with his people and make him even more infamous. So he don't trust the FBI.
And people will start really, really believing
Right,
him. That was
right.
one of the things that they feared on The View. Joy was saying, until they make all of these things about
Right.
him stick,
Yeah.
and
all
Sonny,
you're doing is
Sonny
making him more
trusting
infamous.
that the prosecutor will, and
Right.
Joy's like, I don't believe it.
All you're doing is making him more infamous. That's all you're doing. So he ended up giving Donkey of the Day to all the GOP lawmakers who are trying to shut the FBI down by saying we need to get rid of the FBI. And he's saying, I couldn't agree with you more. But it's funny how now
You didn't get rid of
that
him doing Martin
they
Luther King
coming
Day.
after a privileged white man. Now you want to get rid of the FBI.
You didn't
but you
get
didn't
rid of
say
him
nothing.
with Malcolm X
You didn't
and
say
Martin Luther
nothing
King.
when they was going after black people and doing all of that, but now you want to get rid of
the FBI.
And that brings me what I told you before. It's always good when you the one in power, but the same things you set up, the same laws you set up, the same
You have to
organizations
abide by 'em, right?
that you set up to go after people you don't like, they're going to one day come back
Bite you in the
and
butt.
bite you in the butt because you set those people into power.
Yeah. And it's almost like you're doing it thinking you're going to remain in power that's
That's
a
that white
communist
privilege.
That's a communist view, though.
Thank
That is
you.
a dictator view.
Thank you.
Because how long has Putin been over Russia?
Now they want to defund the FBI. They want a full investigation
Get rid
on
of
FBI.
'em.
And here's the thing. Why? They are investigating him for two things. One is, did he have any involvement with the January 6th treason? It's treason. They can call it whatever thing they want to call it. When you storm a Capitol and say you want to hang the vice president and the Speaker of the House, that is treason.
Which we see going on in a lot of other
And
countries.
and it used to be death.
Yeah.
Was when you was found guilty of treason.
Yep.
So
Why would you want to get... If you really trust and believe that he is innocent, then
Right.
it shouldn't be a problem.
the second thing that they are investigating him for is that he took home documents that were classified.
Yes. You should
And
never touch
you're
that.
not, that's against the law.
Right.
And they had the nerve to rip them up and try to flush them down the toilet,
Shred 'em.
things that you didn't want people to see. Who does he think he is?
He really thought that he was above the law. I don't even think... The sad thing about it, and I'm thinking now, for him to even feel that way...
To feel like you can. That is such white privilege.
And it's not only white privilege, but it also makes us think our laws is really not in place tight enough. There's
for some people.
There's loopholes. There's ways
Obama
to get
could not
through
have done that. Come on. Our laws are
as a white man.
Our
yeah.
laws are right and they in effect. It's for certain people.
Right.
Obama
I mean,
wouldn't
our
have-
laws need
yeah.
to still be updated on some
Right.
stuff because it still hurts us.
Obama could have never been able to walk out the White House with
They
classified
would have
documents.
crucified him on the cross like
Come
they
on.
did Jesus.
And then to find out he was ripping up stuff trying to flush it down the toilet.
So
But I agree with
nobody's gonna
Charlemagne.
say white privilege.
Unless there is a conviction,
Yeah.
you have done nothing but made him
You
stronger.
just stirred up the pot.
And he don't trust the FBI, and I agree. I think they could all be working in cahoots. In other words, we need him to look stronger so he can win when he runs again. So let's just drum up all these charges, and then he beats them, and now he's infamous.
See, if you think about it, though, like some other countries, every country has issues with leadership, killing them, tearing them down.
Yes.
If they raise up a revolt against the leadership that's presently there, that they may either be negative or for them, if that happens in this country, that this actually can happen in this country. It
With
could be
what?
a race riot. It could be a
Oh,
war
anything.
with everyone fighting against each other.
Yeah.
Simply because of our politics.
Well, that's
And all
already
that's
like
going
that.
on.
It's such divided. Like I told you.
No, I'm
both-
saying literally, physically.
Yeah,
fights.
it's coming.
Like
Be-
major
Yeah.
meet at the White House and fight out.
Yeah.
Where the police can't even get in.
Yeah,
So
I
That's
agree.
what I mean.
And it's coming like that because of the fact that both sides are so extreme. The Democrats are just as kooky. Both of them. Why is there not an investigation on Biden's son and all the other stuff? See, it's always
It should be
one.
both sides, yeah.
It's always one. Hillary. They was talking about Hillary. The Republicans are mad because they talking about, oh, it's 100 days before the election, and all of a sudden you want to investigate. Hillary Clinton was investigated during an election.
Right before.
So I'm trying to understand, how is
everybody
that
get
any
amnesia,
different? People get amnesia.
But you know what? It's like that movie that Mama and I was looking at, Escape from New York. The guy that was in leadership down underneath the New York area, and he was the bad guy, and everybody was following him. He made the rules, and they all followed the rules. So pretty much, okay, mean guy, you put the rules in place. If you don't get so many basketball, you get shot.
Right,
if
right.
you don't, this man gonna come kill you and chop your head off.
Right.
Well,
Like the gladiator.
the gladiator. Well, the guy got the shot, and he was not supposed to be shot at.
You think?
Well, the mean guy, the
Broke the
leader,
rules, broke the rules.
wanted to break the rule that he even put in place
Always good
to
when
shoot the man.
Always great when you're the one that's
When
in
you're
power.
the one in power.
But when somebody else comes, they're the one in power using your rules and your laws that you put on the books, then all of a sudden it's a problem. So I agree with Charlamagne when he said, all of a sudden, the FBI is a problem.
Wow.
You sat back for decades and watched this organization torment and
the
murder
leader of the FBI,
J. Edgar Hoover.
J. Edgar Hoover.
And this is not allegedly. This is literally him putting a letter out saying Martin Luther King was the most dangerous human being
I don't know
on
how.
and should kill himself. They actually sent Martin Luther King a letter telling him to commit suicide. Not allegedly, real. And
FBI.
now in
FBI.
2022,
FBI.
because of a rich white guy with a comb over,
Oh,
you guys want
no, you
to
didn't say comb over.
get rid of the FBI. The most they gonna what? They
For
gonna
that
find,
hairstyle
is he
alone.
afraid? Because he wasn't there. So
Okay.
they gonna find all the products that he uses. They're gonna find the secret way he combs his hair over,
Does he dye it?
and all of that's gonna come out. If he got
Oh,
any
my God.
pictures, nude pictures
Oh,
of people,
no.
if he had any affairs, all of that. Even though that's not what they're looking for.
She go find other dirt. Is that
All the dirt. His wife's other bedroom, because you know they don't sleep in the
what it
same
is?
bedroom.
Right. And other pictures of her, maybe.
He probably hid stuff under her mattress, thinking they wouldn't go in
Stuff
there.
on his son, maybe.
His son had the nerve to be on Big Face Hannity,
Yes.
Trump's boyfriend. So you know he actually told him they talk every night during when Trump was president. Am I wrong,
That's
Mom?
his bestest friend.
They spoke. He said we talk
Oh.
every night before he goes to bed. That's his friend.
That's
He
his
talked to him more than he
friend.
talked to his wife.
Oh, that's
His
Ooh.
son, the one that they always make fun of on SNL,
Uh-huh.
that say he's stupid.
Yes. Another one talks for him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, this one, I guess he wanted to talk for himself because he was on Hannity, the blonde one. He said that
That's
they are
dangerous.
the most railroaded family in history.
Okay.
So never mind their families been burned out of their homes or dragged down the street
Physically
or
messed with.
murdered and
Murdered.
killed and everything. Their family
Yes.
has gone through more than any other family in the United States
Yes.
of America.
Oh gosh, I wish that could happen. Oh, how
So I
wish.
agree with Charlamagne when he said, black people, y'all need to quit doing flips and all this kind of stuff that we watching, making
Until, like
memes.
Joy said, until
You do right by
I
me.
see
Everything you
comes
touch
on him with an orange suit.
until
to match
that
his
happens.
orange hair. on jail.
That's it. Let them march down to the jail and try to break him out.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Or they'll probably riot
All
like they
right.
did on the Capitol.
Right. Oh, they afraid. They probably afraid to convict him because they think that it's going to be another
It's gonna be a
treason.
riot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
The day you start being afraid of white people rioting,
You know, black folks are gonna go. Sure.
black people, we don't care. That's y'all. Y'all can fight each other.
Ooh.
Both parties. Y'all can knock each other off. We don't care.
As long as I get my check.
All right.